The holidays are for celebrating with traditional and fattening foods. But if you ask yourself 10 key questions at home, at the store, and before parties, you can make it to the new year without needing a plus-size wardrobe. Let's start at the supermarket. Did you make a list and check it twice?
Really plan ahead and make sure that you don't buy too much, because if you do overbuy, you have it in the house and you eat it, and that's how calories add up.
Are you reading labels and paying attention to serving size?
I'd spend time looking at any label before you buy it. Absolutely look at serving size.
A half a cup of ice cream is considered an appropriate serving size. That's about what would fit in the palm of my hand.
So one little pint, even if it's low fat, equals 4 servings.
Most of us could sit down and probably eat it all at one time and think we're doing really well.
Are you shopping the perimeter of the store? Remember, produce, dairy, meat, and fish cases are generally along the walls.
It's inside the aisles that really have the highest fat, the highest sugar contents, and those are the foods that you should be wary of.
Let's head home. Are you using your time wisely to cook ahead when you know the week will be hectic?
Make sure that you have your freezer stocked with all kinds of soups like butternut squash, pureed, all kinds of squashes make delicious soups, and they're very, very low calorie, and it's delicious and only 140 calories.
Have you given your traditional recipes a healthy makeover? For example,
if you add the applesauce, then you really don't have to have any butter to make those sweet potatoes delicious.
Here's one you might not think of. Are you getting enough sleep?
When we're sleep deprived, which means we're getting less than probably 7 hours of sleep a night, there are certain chemicals in our body, cortisol namely, that are increased. And when cortisol levels go up, we find it much easier to gain weight.
Holiday parties are an important part of the season, so let's say tonight you're attending one. Did you skip a meal so you can gorge later?
Have a little fruit or veggies before you go to a party so that you're not starving and you don't run for the chips and dip.
Standing at the buffet, which plate are you going to take?
If you have a plate that's 9 inches and it's full, your brain interprets that the same way as if you had a 15-inch plate that was full. You still feel like you've had a full plate of food, even though you've eaten quite a bit less.
Making a toast? Did you count those calories?
To sit down and have a glass of wine or 2 glasses of wine at dinner can contribute quite a few calories to your meal.
And finally, are you putting food before fun?
Food is a wonderful thing that brings people together and connects people, but so would a family walk or going out with your friends for a hike before a big dinner or after a big dinner. Be active at the same time you're enjoying the food, because that way you work off the calories.